You are preparing for any of the competitive examination and if general knowledge static part come into play with history, geography, politics, economy and all, then Lucents Gk plays a very important role in determining your marks. Actually, if you are a student who is from the CBSE board, studied in CBSE board in the 8th, 9th, 10th or starting from the 6th standard up to 12th, you don't need to actually look onto the Lucents GK because you can just revise the NCRT and you will get almost all the important general knowledge static which is required. But if you are not from the CBSE board and it is always better to look onto the Lucents GK. And I will say the strategy I have completed from the CBSE board, but I have also studied the Lucents GK, and I am going to talk to you how I have completed the Lucents GK in just 2 weeks' time. All right. So 2 weeks time means that you should know one thing that most of the things I learned in the lessons GK I have already studied on the NCRT, and it was not that much of a task for me. And I will explain to you my strategy on how I completed the lessons GK. So if you're a new person watching this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and enable the bell icon. Also, if you would like to download 1000 plus free PDFs for various competitive examination, just use the link that I have given on the comment section. Alright, just sign up over there and you will be able to download 1000 plus free PDFs for various competitive examination. And let's go to the video right now. So if you open the book, you can see the contents of this book to be given as the headings Indian history, after that world history, geography and topics with the Indian polity and constitution. Then coming to Indian economy, physics, chemistry, biology and miscellaneous topics are given here. So how we are going to cover this vast syllabus in just 2 weeks time? It's very vast, right? Because you will understand it more when you move on to the next page. That is, let's just look on to the Indian history. So before talking about that, I just want to say which topic you are going to study first. Will you be studying Indian history, world history, geography, or what topic? Just nothing. Which topic is your favorite? If you like Indian history, start studying with the Indian history. If you like geography, move on with the geography. If you like physics, if physics is your favorite subject, go study with the physics. Complete that and then move on to the less interesting or the less interested topic you are in. This is how you should start preparing. Okay, your most favorite or the easiest you feel should be covered first. So without much explanation with the contents, let us come to the Indian history, the topic. So regarding the Indian history, first you can see the introduction to, just like how the word history has came into existence and such important things are given here. Then the system of dating etc is given. So with the Indian history you can see that this topic is very wide and related with the ruling empires and all and the various topics, just like the sources of inscriptions and all, everything is given here, but it is very vast. So how you are going to study is, you should follow this in studying when you are preparing for any of the sections given in this book. First of all, you should be ready to prepare notes of your own. So how we are going to prepare notes from this very vast topic, because almost all the points given here are very important. There's nothing just like less important and more important. Yes, there are some variations, but it is always better to study. Just even look at this topic, the prehistoric Indus Valley civilizations in these dates and all, how you're going to remember. So I will say a shortcut how you have to prepare. Take a A4 sheet paper, place it by the side with a pen and a pencil. And how you are going to do? Just look onto the main, what is history, identify the most important, just look onto what is the most important points you have to study here, especially look onto what is actually given in the reddish form, the father of modern history. Here this is the very important one. And then coming to the topics just like system of dating, you should read on to it and just neglect the unimportant things. And if you are seeing onto the system of datings and all, you can see here some of the important things that you should remember. And coming to the important eras and all, that's just read and then neglect it. Then converting AD to BC and some era to such kind of conversions and all, just avoid it. But what you have to study over here is, you can see here given period, bipartite division, historic division and all. So topics like this are given. So it is always better to have a knowledge about what is actually mean by bipartite and tripartite division, but not that deep. You have to know about it. And once you feel that a point is important, write it down, note it down, and move on. So, whatever notes and important points you are making out, that make sure that at a topic, clear some of the important points. Then move on to the main heading. Read what is actually main point given over there. Then coming to the ancient India or historical sources in such kind of a situation, what you have to do? You are facing, you have to look on to what are the main important points. So the historical sources is divided into literary sources, indigenous sources, completed. Then come to the other important topics, just like what is this Brahmanic text, and read topics like that. Okay, don't go too much deep or too much into the point at the first read itself or the first take itself. That you can do after finishing the main important topics from this section. That is how I covered this in just 2 months time. So what is actually mean by historical test? See, a lot of data are given. Just nothing, just read the first one or two points given over here. Give an idea on yourself what is actually they are trying to convey, and then move on. Like that, you should cover all the individual topics. So I know this is not that of a clear cut video, but I will again make videos of the part 2 on how you can approach more. But this is just for your understanding. I am saying at the very first beginning, you have to keep in mind, don't go too much of the individual lines or individual points to study. Don't do that. What you are doing, selecting a particular important heading, read the one or two points, identify what they are planning to say, then go on to the next important topic or the important point. So coming to the next one, the important topic, just try to understand what they are actually saying. Read what is inscription, what is foreign inscription. Then after that, what is the next point, important point, what does you mean by indigenous inscription. Read one or two point and move on like that. Then after that, put a limit on at a particular day or time what are the topics that you are going to finish. Then write down the other important points or what you feel to be important. I hope this video is useful for you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and enable the bell icon. If you like this video, please give this video a like. Thank you.